Hey guys, Jason here with 11 Mortgage. Hope you guys are all having a good day. So there's a lot of new people that are wanting to obviously jump into our pricing engine to get the most accurate pricing. Now, a lot of people use other sources of pricing engines, such as like Loan Sifter. But the problem with Loan Sifter is a great start, but the problem with that is that Loan Sifter only updates once or twice a day, where our live engine is updated every 45 minutes. Also, our engine will also show you 3-4 different programs, same guidelines, just different programs, different coupons. So my goal today is to kind of walk you through our pricing engine and how to use it, and a couple little tips and tricks on what you can do to see better pricing usually. So anyways, so I'm going to jump in. I'm going to do a screen share here. Let's see if I can get this to work okay. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so if you go into our site, 11mortgage.com, and you log in, you use your credentials to log in, you're going to always want to go to this right here. It says scenarios. And this scenario button will take you into our pricing engine. Now, this is what I'm going to show you guys today is for brokered loans. Now, if you're non-delegated correspondents with us, before it opens this screen, it's going to ask you if you want to go wholesale or non-del. Okay, so but for time's keep, I'm just going to show you brokered loans right now. So hopefully you guys can see this. And so I'm going to go through this. You've probably seen this screen before. It's OB Optimal Blue. So let's just jump in here and let's just put in these screens here. There's these little red dots are the ones that are usually needed. Okay, so let's just go 400,000 loan amount, and we'll go. Oops. We will go, let's see here. Let's go for, 420, let's say 420,000. God, I keep putting too many zeros. Okay, so that puts us at 95.24%, okay? So we're just gonna go through this. Let's just say it's a purchase. If it's a refinance, you can just click down here. This underwriting fee waiver, for the most part, you're always going to click no. And what that is it's our underwriting fee added in as an adjustment to the rate. Sometimes if you're having issues with, passing QM, you'll have to add that as an adjustment. But for the most case, it's no. Third-party processing, you guys know what that is. We'll click no. This button right here, lender paid compensation. So this is where you will put if it's lender paid yes or if it's borrower paid no. Usually if you click lender paid yes, it will show, I'm going to scroll up here. It will show your comp up here in the right-hand corner, just so you know. If you're ever wondering, oh, what's our comp here at our brokerage? You always know if you click lender paid. If I click borrower paid, it will still show you. So that would be a max you could charge going borrower paid. Okay. So we'll just click no borrower paid. We're just going to go through here and let's just put 800 credit score. DTI, we'll just put 40. There's really nothing else you need to fill out here unless you're going conventional. If you're going conventional, here's a little trick. Okay. If you're going conventional, always check, and if you're going conventional and your borrower is a first-time home buyer, always check yes, okay, and put their monthly income in here. I'm going to tell you why. Because as you know, the agencies have removed the loan level price adjustments for first-time home buyers and home buyers that are under the 100% area media income. I don't expect you to figure that out. But what I do expect is if they are, input that in the system, because you're going to see the loan level price adjustments gone. So I'm just going to put 6,000 in here. Occupancy, primary residence, right? If it's a second home or investment property, just click down here. Single family, PUD, condo, you just click that. Super easy. Units, we'll put 1 unit. You got to put the state. So let's just put California. You got to put the city, and let's just put LA County. And let's just price out, for instance, a conventional. Now, our system, okay, now it allows you to put conventional, non-conforming, which would be jumbo, FHA, VA, or USDA here, okay? So we're just going to, for times keep, we're going to go conforming right here, okay? Now, this lock period, it automatically defaults to 45 days. So I would automatically change that to 30-day, okay? In this automated AUS, it says none selected. You always have to select something here, okay? Whether you're going DU or LP, you always have to select something here. So let's just go DU, okay? That's it. That's all you have to do. Okay, don't worry about all this mumbo jumbo stuff down here. Just click submit. It will run pricing. And you're going to see here where it gives you 4 different programs. Now, the guidelines for the most part are all the same. Okay, we try to make it super easy for you guys, but the coupons, the rates are going to be different. So you're going to see here, we got the DU agency program, we have the Pearl, the Onyx, and the Topaz. And you'll see 6 1/8, it goes from 6 1/8 to 7.49. But let's just say you want to expand it further. This is what I tell people to do. Okay. Now you can just click on show, and I'll do it for timekeeping. It's always going to put the best program up top, just so you know. So you can click show, and you'll see our DU agency is, let's just say it's 6.25 with a credit to the borrower, right? Because we went borrower paid. 6.25 with a credit of $196. Okay. Now, that's great and everything, right? But what I try to tell people to do is this. Always look at DU versus LP. Okay. And all you have to do that is just go right here to AUS where it says DU and just drop down and go LP and click resubmit. Now it's going to resubmit it going LP. And you'll see the LP program comes up, and just click show. And so the pricing is pretty similar, right? I think it was $196. So today, let's just say DU on this scenario is better. Okay. So I'm going to go back and change it to DU. I'm going to click resubmit. I'm going to show you something else here that's really cool. So on the far right, you'll see compare. Okay. So if you have a borrower that's looking for like a certain rate, I always like to check all the programs here. So you can just click compare and just check these and click side-by-side comparison. So this is going to take all these programs and it's going to shoot out all these rates. Okay, so let's just say, for instance, you have a borrower that is looking for, that's adamant about a 6 1/4 rate. Okay, so you just scroll down here, you see the rates, and you'll see 6 1/4. The best program is the DU agency conforming. Okay, it's a credit of 0.049, $196, where the Pearl program is only a credit of $36, but the Onyx and the Topaz programs are costs, right? Big difference. So it's always good to look at this stuff when you're doing this. And not to throw you a curveball or anything, but let me just click resubmit here. But sometimes playing with the lock term, right? The pricing is different. And I'm going to tell you, for example. So a couple of weeks ago, I had one of my brokers call me and say, Jason, hey, I'm pricing out your Topaz program, and your 60-day lock is better than your 30-day. Is that right? And I'm like, whoa, what the heck? So I literally reached out to my lock desk. I'm like, hey, Logan, on our Topaz program, our 60-day lock is better than our 30-day. Is that correct? He goes, yeah. And it was better by about 0.25%. So, I mean, you can sit here and play with the system, right? But there's a couple of different go-tos I would tell people. So like, I know specifically on the Topaz program, if you mess with the term, you might get better pricing. But yeah, so we honored it. It was literally it was a 15-day close, and they locked for 60 days because the pricing was better. So anyways, so that's that. Something else I wanted to show you guys here is, let's just say you found your rate, right? 6.25. And let's just say you're like, what's the MI on that? If you click this MI button, okay, it allows you to put in a couple different parameters. Let's just go 35. And this is just asking you the zip code, the debt to income, and it asks you AUS results, approve eligible, and we'll just click order quote. So this will give you your MI quote on our system. I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but it will show you MGIC, National, Radiant, Enact, Essent, ARC. It shows you all these, and it automatically defaults to the first one. Now, for some reason, you have to go with Radiant. Let's just say looks like their monthly premium's $3 more. But let's just say you want to go that route. You just let the underwriter know. But for the most part, our underwriting is going to go with the cheapest one. You can click split buy down, single premiums, you can screen it by a single company. So it tells you everything here, which is really, really cool. Okay. So you can look at your MI quotes. So that's that, right? Let's just say you're like, well, shoot, let me see what pricing would look like if I wanted to go FHA. Just click revise search and scroll down and go FHA, and then click submit. And so here you go. So it looks like the agency, our Ginnie Mae program is the best. Let's click show and expand it. And you'll see today 5.625 is a credit of $163 to the borrower. So anything with a minus, right, when you go borrow or pay, is a credit to your borrower, okay, for closing costs. Okay, so let's click revise search. Let's change this to lender paid. Okay, all I'm going to do is go lender paid compensation here. I'm going to click yes. Okay, if you want to know what your compensation is, scroll up. It will show you right here. So for instance, we're at 1.5 here. Okay, so what you're going to see is when we price this at lender paid, your compensation is going to be built into that. Okay, so we know we're going to go FHA, and we just want to click submit. Hopefully this is helping you guys out here. So you'll see today, lender paid, our Pearl program, okay, is 6.125 with a credit of $175. Now keep in mind, we're going lender paid, so your 1.5 comp is already out of that. So looking at this, 6.125, right, is a credit of $175. So literally your borrower's going to get $175 credit for this interest rate. And your 1.5, if that's what your comp is already out. Okay. So if you want to give them more credit, right, you go 6.5, right? 6.5 is given 0.450% credit, which is $1,832. Okay. And then just so you guys know, down here, it just shows you the adjustments. These adjustments down here are already out. Okay. Another thing I want to show you guys is, let's see here. I'm going to click revise search. where we at as time wise? We're about 15 minutes. Okay. I should probably tie this up. What else did I want to show you guys here? Obviously, if you have a jumbo, you got to go if you have a jumbo, okay, I'm going to tell you guys right now. If you have a jumbo, okay, there's a couple things you have to do, okay? Step one, right here, months reserves. Let's just go 12 months reserves. Okay, let's just change this loan amount. Let's just change it to 1.5 million, and let's change the purchase price to, let's just go 2.25 million. Shoot, that's 225. Let's see here, 2 million. Okay, so we're at 75%, right? It's always going to show you your LTV here. Okay, let's just say it's a purchase, 800 credit score. We got 12 months reserves here. Okay. LA, California, we got to click non-conforming here. Okay. And where it says underwrite, automated underwrite, it's got to be a manual. So you have to change that. Okay. And let's just click submit. Let's see if I did this right. Perfect. So I did it right. So you're going to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to see 6 different programs here for our jumbo program. Okay. And I think I had this on lender paid. So let's change it. I got to change it to borrower paid. Nobody goes lender paid on jumbo. Well, so I'm going to change it to borrower paid. Yeah. I haven't seen a lender paid jumbo 10 years. So if you've done a lender paid jumbo, congratulations. So looking at it here, it's going to come up with our MaxX A1 program. Okay, it's going to show us. Let's just expand this. This is borrower paid. So it's going to show you, right? Minus, that's where we want to go. 6.75 is a credit to the borrower of 0.292%. So $4,300 credit to the borrower. Okay. So you would have to charge on the front end on this, right? So our jumbo pricing should be competitive as long as you're putting the parameters in here, right? The reserves, non-conforming, and manual underwrite, our pricing will come up, okay? So 6.75 today on a 30-day lock. So 7% with a 1% credit. So that would be going jumbo. So anyways, yeah, hopefully this helps you out and you have some better understanding. I will tell you this, if you run into an error, I'm gonna click revise search here and let's just put let's just change the AUS and let's just go LP. I'm going to show you what happens. Okay. LP, you don't ever want to do this, but I'm just saying if you get an error message like this, shoot, it didn't work. Let me click revise search. When you get an error, when you get an error message, okay, and you're like, there's no programs. If you scroll down here and click ineligible products and click show, it's going to show you why. Okay. Oh, it's because I need to change it to automated underwriting instead of LP. It's going to show you ineligible products. So that's a good place to go if you're having issues and you're not getting pricing. Usually it's because you have something wrong in there. Okay. So anyways, hopefully this makes a little bit more sense to you guys. Obviously this is on brokered loans. And again, I wanted to shoot this video. Let me get out of here. I wanted to shoot this video just so you guys have a better understanding of how to price a loan with 11 Mortgage. Again, Loan Sifter is great and everything, but this system's updating every 45 minutes. So it's a good, Loan Sifter is a good start, but I would tell you if you plan on sending, you like my team, you plan on sending loans my way, go into our system because it's going to show you all the programs where Loan Sifter will only probably show you one, maybe two. This will show you everything. So it's a good, good practice to get into, to go into our system. I'm always here to help. Again, I want to shoot this video because I know a lot of people are jumping into our site and they have some questions. And so I just wanted to just shoot an easy video. I'll post this on my YouTube channel. So hopefully this helps. Thanks for checking this out. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. If you need help on pricing, let me know. If you have any guidelines, if you have any scenarios, let me know. We're always here to help. If you haven't checked out our pricing is smoking right now across the board. So, and our turn times are really good. So thanks. Have a great day, and we'll chat later.